Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is David Grant. I'm a representative of a company called 5Links. And what I want to do today, and this will just be a brief 30-minute webinar, is discuss this technology known as text marketing and how it can be a powerful tool for your business. Now, I offer text marketing systems, but I think it's more important that people understand what this is and what the benefits are before they decide to adopt this technology. So that's my goal today, is to demystify what this technology is and how you can leverage text marketing to build your business. So let's go right into the information. Now, the obvious question is, why do you think it's important to generate leads for your business? Well, your business depends on acquiring and retaining customers, and you need an effective way to be able to do that. Now, it's the process of generating leads is the first challenge for any new business owner. Typically, when someone gets started, they'll go through what's known as their warm market, their friends, their family, co-workers, people within their immediate circle, and put the word out about their business. Now, this is an old school technology, but most business owners actually rely on this method of marketing at least to get started. But here's the problem with warm market marketing. Most people run out of people within their circle within the first 60 to 90 days. So beyond that point, you have what's known as a cold market, people you don't know. So you need a strategy for reaching to them, because you can no longer leverage the relationships you have with the people in your warm market. So let's look at some of the common forms of marketing that people use, particularly from a non-technical standpoint. Of course, there's word of mouth. That doesn't cost anything to tell someone about your business. There are, business cards, car magnets, branded clothing with your logo on it, billboards, road signs, direct mail, flyers, referrals from other people, meetup groups, networking events, things like happy hour or Chamber of Commerce. And then we have social media, Facebook Live, which is live video streaming through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, which is sort of a professional social network, Google+, Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram. We have all sorts of ways to connect via social media. And then, obviously, if you can get someone to go to your website, whether it's your company website, or you may have a video sharing account with some of the more popular websites out there like YouTube, Vimeo, or Flickr. You may also have a blog. A blog is a special type of website where you on a regular basis post information, usually valuable information pertaining to your business. You're not necessarily promoting your business all the time, but you're offering helpful advice and adding value to people. And then you have email marketing. Now, the most common way of implementing an email marketing campaign is by way of what's known as a capture page. Now, a capture page is a website whose goal is to pique the interest of a prospect, whether it's a customer or maybe a potential business partner, with regard to your product. It includes fees for prospects to enter their contact information so that you can follow up with them. When they provide their information and click the submit button, they're doing what's known as opting into your email campaign. And once they opt in, the email system will send what's known as an autoresponding message. That is just an automated email to acknowledge that their information has been received, and also that they will continue to receive information via email moving forward, and they can always opt out at any point. This is a truly voluntary system. And then you can manually send the emails from the system, or you can schedule them on a calendar for delivery, like every week or every month, however you want to do it. And then there's online advertising, Facebook ads, Google AdWords, banner ads. You go to a website, you see a little box on the side that you can click for more information about a particular product or service. And then there's an assortment of free online advertising websites like usfreeads.com. Now, these are all some of the common forms of marketing that most people use. Well, let's look at some of the limitations with them. Now, as far as the non-technical ones, things like word of mouth and flyers and what have you, you can't automate those systems. Those are very hands-on. You have to actually go out there and engage with people, or the people who work on your behalf have to engage with those people. Excuse me. And so because it's not automated, it's very difficult to measure the results from those campaigns. Now with social networks, you may find this hard to believe, only 33% of Americans actually have a Facebook account. And only 6% of Americans have a Twitter account. And the one thing you have to keep in mind, when you post something on Facebook, for instance, there's no guarantee that your Facebook friend is going to automatically receive that, receive a notification about that post. So you may post something today and they may not hear about it until tomorrow. So it's not really a real-time system, and it's not well suited for campaigns or events that you're promoting that are of a time-sensitive nature or that require a sense of urgency on the part of the recipient. And then on top of that, you're competing with all the social media noise out there, the cute dog videos, the recipes, news, selfie videos, all that stuff is out there. You're competing with all that information at the same time. So it's hard to distinguish yourself in social media because of that. Now with email, only about 30% of Americans actively use email. And about 80% of emails are never even opened, and it's for a variety of reasons. Some people have software that filters out what it deems or considers to be spam. So you may have sent them something, but it went right to the spam folder. Or these people don't even have email client software, things like Microsoft Outlook, or I'm a Mac user, I use Apple Mail. They may not have any client software that notifies them of a new email. So let's say, for instance, they have a Gmail account. If they don't have any email software, the only way they're going to know that you sent them something is to physically log into Gmail and take a look. So for these reasons, email is not very well suited for promotions that are time sensitive, that require immediate action. Now, websites are good, but you need a way to drive traffic to your website that's effective. People still need to know that you have a website. Excuse me. So those are some of the limitations. The thing to keep in mind is that we're a mobile society, and that we live on our smartphones, or live through our smartphones to be more precise. So you have to have a marketing strategy that reaches people through those devices. Okay, that you have a captive audience there. So that's where text marketing comes in. Text marketing is very simply a way to market yourself to people through their smartphones by way of text messages. And I'll explain some of the basic components. The first and most important component is the keyword, and it's just a simple single word that's comprised of letters and or numbers that identifies your business. And you want that to be short, somewhere between 3 and 8 characters, because you want a keyword that's easy to remember and easy to spell. Okay, it's your brand, so you want to make that brand as clear and as simple as possible. So in addition to the keyword, you have what's known as the short code. The short code is for the most part like an abbreviated phone number. It's usually between 5 and 6 digits in length. The prospect, in order to opt into your mobile campaign, texts the keyword to the short code from their messaging app on their smartphone. And so once the prospect has opted in by doing that, your text marketing campaign has that person's cell phone number in the text marketing campaign's database. And all prospects who've opted in will receive text messages from the campaign until they reply with the text message stop. That's their way of opting out. So this is just like with email. This is a totally voluntary marketing campaign. And then you have what's known as the autoresponder message. Just like with email, excuse me, when the prospect texts a keyword to the short code, they want some type of acknowledgement from the system that they've opted in, and that's where the autoresponder text message comes in. It's just a simple reply. It contains, it's a brief message, so it contains some information that's requested by the prospect, or it may just include a link to a website that you have that has more information. So you can see that with text marketing, you can actually drive traffic to any website that you have. Okay, and again, it's a visual cue to the prospect that they've successfully opted into your campaign. So just from a visual perspective, let's see how this process works. Now you have a prospect, they text the keyword. I have a keyword, David Burnett. You text David Burnett to 55469, and this is what happens. That prospect gets an autoresponder message. In this case, the message says, "Hi, this is David Burnett. Check out www.newwealthtrends.com to learn how to take advantage of major wealth trends in technology." So that's a clickable link. They click that link and they go to my website. So again, I'm driving traffic to my website where people can get more information about my business. Okay, so those are the basics on how this opting in process works. Now let's talk about some of the different text marketing campaigns you can implement. The simplest one by far is what's known as a blast. It's also referred to as a broadcast message. It's just a basic text message, and it's something that you blast out literally to all the people who've opted in. It's just a simple text message, and it may have a link to a website again, but that's essentially what a blast campaign is. You also have what are known as mobile coupons, and these are text messages that you send out that include an image of a coupon. And once that recipient or prospect receives the coupon, they can redeem it by presenting that text message with the image of the coupon to a cashier or a waiter, or they may go present it at a nightclub for free. They get a free cover charge, for instance. Just a convenient way to share coupons with people. You also have what's known as a poll, and a poll is just an autoresponder message that asks a question and then presents a set of answers, each of which is identified by a letter or a number. The way the prospect answers that question is by sending a reply text message with the letter that corresponds to their choice in the poll. The simplest example would be American Idol. If you've ever watched American Idol, each contestant has a specific letter or number regarding their choice in the poll that American Idol conducts. They have people vote on their favorite contestant that way by replying in that fashion. And once people do that, then American Idol can tabulate the results. So it's a great market research tool. You can literally get information from your clientele in a very simple, straightforward manner, just very simple. You also have what's known as a survey, and just like with the poll, the survey asks a question in the form of an autoresponder message. Now in this case, the recipient doesn't have choices or a series of choices to pick. They just send a reply message to that survey question. And again, it's a very effective market research tool to find out what your clientele wants. Like, for instance, if you own a restaurant, what would you like to see on the menu, or what have you? Just free research that you can conduct, and it gives you a better idea of what you need to do for your business, or what you need to do to satisfy your clientele. You also have what's known as a virtual business card. Now, with a virtual business card, you have a keyword that when someone texts that keyword to the short code, the autoresponder message that comes back is the contact person of the person attributed to that keyword. So I could just as easily have set up the autoresponder message for my David Burnett keyword to send out my contact information, address, phone number. But in a way, in the autoresponder message you saw, that link to a website, that could kind of serve as contact information, a way to receive contact information. But essentially, that's what a virtual business card is. The autoresponder message would have your contact information for that prospect. Excuse me. Now, for all text marketing campaigns, you can schedule, or you can send the message immediately, or you can schedule them in advance. It's your choice. You may find it much easier to schedule the outgoing messages on, let's say, a weekly basis. It's like a crock pot. You basically set it and forget it, so that you don't have to babysit your marketing campaign. You know that it's working, and you're leveraging your time and your energy accordingly. Now, why would you use text marketing? Let's look at the numbers. 92% of Americans have a cell phone, and 98% of those cell phones are text enabled. There are very few cell phones out there that don't have some sort of text texting capability. About 97% of all text messages are opened, and 95% of them are read within 5 minutes. Okay, so there's a definite sense of urgency with a text messages with a text message that's received. 70% of consumers want to receive offers and information by text. 30% of recipients redeem mobile offers, things like mobile coupons, like what I just showed you or just described to you earlier. 15% of consumers admit to spending more with a specific brand based on mobile marketing. And then finally, 33% of Americans acknowledge using a mobile coupon within the past month. Now, what's the return on investment for text marketing? The average is about $10 for every dollar that you spend. And once again, text marketing, or text messages in particular, communicate a sense of urgency. You know, people may not read your email right away, but if you send them a text message, more than likely they're going to open it immediately. Okay, it just compels them to act immediately. Okay, and again, text messages are a great way to increase traffic to any website that you have. So in your text message, a link to your website will provide a great way for people to get to your website. Now, it's great that you have a text marketing campaign, but how do you get people to know about it? How do you let people know that you have this keyword? Well, you can use your existing marketing. This isn't a total text marketing isn't a total replacement for all your other marketing. It can definitely replace some of it, but some of your existing marketing can be used to promote the keyword. Certainly word of mouth. You can put the keyword on a business card. If you have signs, you can include a tagline with the keyword. Your outgoing email can add the keyword as part of your email signature. You can put the keyword on your website. If you have a business that processes credit and debit cards, and you know, like a POS system, you can program those systems to print receipts that include the keyword on it. Like at the very end of the receipt, you could put something that says text whatever your keyword is to 55469 to receive the latest discounts. Okay, and obviously when you're promoting a keyword, you want to attach as much value to it as possible. Things like exclusivity. Come text this keyword to be a part of our VIP club, or to get early bird specials, or first-hand information about the latest products and services that are coming down the pike. Just create immense value to compel people to use your keyword. And that's basically it. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to take that long. We're probably 20 minutes into this presentation, but Hopefully you got a lot out of this information. Uh, you may not necessarily use text marketing to replace all the marketing that you do right now, but you may be able to remove flyers from your budget, or one or two other forms of marketing that you use with a text marketing campaign. And again, I offer a text marketing solution known as Text Alerts. It's a very affordable web-based text marketing system, and you can actually set up a text marketing campaign in as little as 10 or 15 minutes. And what I do is I meet with prospective clients for no more than about 30 minutes, and I spend most of that time finding out about their business and what they do and how they currently market themselves. And then we spend a little bit of time on the technology. I'll actually set up a text marketing campaign for them to see, and I'll have them opt into it, and they'll see how easy it is to implement a text marketing system like this. But again, the purpose of this webinar was to introduce you to what this technology is. I think it, again, makes it easier for people to consider a text marketing system if they know exactly what it is. And hopefully by now you have a crystal clear understanding of how all this works. You can see there's not a lot of detail, or there aren't a lot of bells and whistles involved with implementing a text marketing system. So if what I've shared with you is of interest and you would like more information on how to set up a text marketing system for your business, you can reach me by phone, by email, and most certainly you can text my other keyword, which is MOBILEWORKS, to 55469. That's an excellent way to find out more about text marketing and some of the other services that I provide businesses. I provide a wide range of essential services for businesses. So I definitely welcome you, or look forward to hearing from you. And again, I hope you got a lot out of this. I'll be doing more of these webinars in the future on a variety of topics. But in the meantime, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll talk again very soon. Take care, everybody.